welcome to TWF Friday Night Smackdown. We want to wish everyone a happy Good Friday, or a happy Great Friday, happy Holy Friday, or happy gathering of the love of Jesus. You know, and also yesterday on yesterday on NXT, Gorilla Monsoon with Mike Lane and with Wade Barrett, and yesterday on Impact or Hit, we saw Xia Li beat Elias Sampson and still keep the TWF 24/7 winnings. And how long is she going to hold on to the TWF 24/7 winnings? Your guess is as good as mine, Gorilla Monsoon says. But so far, she is still a TWF 24/7 fighter. Well, I'll tell you right now, Mike Lane says, Xia Li seems to be one of the unbeatable, unstoppable, unyieldable TWF 24/7 fighters, Gorilla. But we know at the same time, she has at least taken some losses. Well, I can tell you right now, Gorilla and Mike, the way I look at it is, I think she has taken some losses. But hey, she's won more matches than she's lost, put it that way. Put it that way. She's won more matches than she lost. And I do not think that she's gonna be so easily beat like she was all those other times. Well, you could be right about that, Gorilla Monsoon says, but we'll never know, because her TWF 24/7 winnings, is on stake, here today on Friday Night Smackdown. Well, I do tell you, my belief is, Wade Barrett says, I don't think anyone will be man enough or woman enough to beat Xia Li, for the TWF 24/7 winnings. You just seen how she went by beating everyone. That she was in a ring with, Wade Barrett says. Well, I can tell you right now, Gorilla Monsoon says, no man or no woman is unyieldable and unbeatable. So would you stop? Yeah, Mike Lane says, I do stand with you, because I think there is no man or no woman is unyieldable or unbeatable. And we're going to go to the ring now. Alright. So Xia Li, you think you're going to keep the TWF 24/7 winnings. Well, I'm here to tell you, I don't think that's going to happen. Because Iron Man, or Steel Man, or Tony Stork here, whatever you want to call me, I know I'm going to be the one who ends up taking away the TWF 24/7 winnings. Well, here comes Xia Li now, and she just knocked him down, and that was, more of a mistake, than anything else. Now here's the Fight Lord now, and Iron Man comes up, and Gorilla Monsoon says Iron Man just got picked up and body slammed by Xia Li. Yeah, Mike Lane says, he's not doing very well. And Xia Li just took him out, Mike Lane says. Yeah, Gorilla Monsoon said things don't seem to go very well for Tony Stork right now. Gorilla Monsoon says no, they're not going to go good for anyone or any man or woman that, dares to fight Xia Li. And now King Valkyrie came in the ring now. And the 24/7 oversight is on, Gorilla Monsoon says, so we can't forget about that. Yeah, and keep in mind, Mike Lane said, Xia Li beat King Valkyrie to win the TWF 24/7 winnings. Yes, that is true, Wade Barrett says. And now King Valkyrie, like Iron Man or Steel Man, he can be laid out, getting 1, 2, 3'd, getting beaten and shamed. Would you stop with that being laid out, beaten, and shamed thing? Gorilla Monsoon says. Wade Barrett, would you stop? 1, 2, 3. There we go. Ding, ding, ding. Here is your winner, and still a TWF 24/7 fighter. You know, Xia Li. So Xia Li is still the TWF 24/7 fighter here in the toy wrestling gathering, and we all know that King Valkyrie, or Steel Man, Iron Man, or Steel Man, because Iron is a French borrowed word, yeah, I believe, you know, is unhappy if he didn't win the TWF 24/7 winning. Well, no, Girl Monsoon says Iron Man or Steel Man did not win the TWF 24/7 winnings at all, you know, and neither did King Valkyrie. Well, that's right, Wade Barrett says. That did not happen. But you know, one can most likely both of them didn't win. And I heard neither of them are happy about not winning. Yeah, Wade Barrett said, let them both go at it. Let two Disney Marvel selves go at it. I almost had the TWF 24/7 winnings won before you showed up, King Valkyrie. Are you kidding me? I saw you laying on your back, already knocked out. And I could have been the TWF 20. Hold on. Fuck. Alright. You made me lose my luck of winning the TWF 24/7 winnings. Are you kidding me? I came in the ring and I saw you on your back already. So don't guilt me for losing the TWF 24/7 winnings. You know. And I know I'd get a match. I know I could beat Xia Li without you in my business. It's a 24/7 oversight, King Valkyrie. You didn't know about that. Hey, this isn't... Do you both want to have a match? You can both choose, and whoever wins then has the right to go for the TWF 24/7 winnings. Because I think King Valkyrie and Iron Man or Steel Man, I think that's a good way of settling your unlikenesses. Yeah, you're right. I know I'll beat you. Yeah, right. I know I beat you. Well, 2 followers is a 4-1 bond of good. Having a rile over the unlikenesses, you know, of things that are going on, you know, between them. Gorilla Monsoon says, yes, that's what it looks like. Mike Lane says, and hopefully those two can get on the same sheet. Alright, take it away, Jim Ross. Thank you, Gorilla Monsoon. Him up. And all of it. Alright. Thank you, Gorilla Monsoon and Mike Lane. I'm going to be talking with Jesus here today on Good Friday. Alright. Okay, wait, so we'll go this way then. Because it should be, okay, we got it. Alright, Jesus, today is one of those big days for you. You're right, Jim Ross. Today is a big day for me. Today is the Christian Holy Day, the Christendom Holy Day of Good Friday, Great Friday, Holy Friday, sometimes known as the gathering of the love of Jesus, where it on looks today that I got put under yield, went through sundry hearings and stretches by King Herod Pepti and Reich Alder Pontius Pilate, then seek guilty, then shamed, then outlessly shamed and beaten sundriest times, then had to carry my round, but I couldn't carry my round because I was too badly beaten and wounded, then put on that round, then put wood on my hands, had my hands binded up, then put wood in my hands and nails in it and die on the round. But through all of that, for all that outless shaming and beatings and blood spilt, my Father God so loved all mankind and womankind, he was going to have their sins atoned for, and those sins washed away from them. And since I loved mankind and womankind so much, I was willing to put myself through all of that. And through God and through myself, you all got a stead in heaven, through God my Father and through me, if you believe or not. Well, I know, Jesus, you've been through a lot, and you atoned it for everyone's sins, the sins that we have made and will make. And I do want to say thank you for being my Lord and freer and teacher and healer, and being the King of Kings and the Kingly of Heaven and the Kingly of Rest, all, you know. So, but here's one thing I just want to ask you, you know. I know that, you know, that was the only way that sin could be atoned for, was through that. And God loved mankind, womankind so much, he was willing to put you through it, even though he loved you so much. And you were willing to go through it because you loved us so as much as he loved us. Yes, me and God love all mankind and all womankind. And you knew before all that I asked God if there was any other way that I could have a sin atoned for. And he told me, Jesus, the only way that sin can be atoned for, the only way that sin can be washed away from all mankind and womankind, is through blood, is through death, and through blood there's new birth. And I know a lot of folks out there might say, well, why call it Good Friday? Why call it Great Friday or Holy Friday? Why even call it the gathering of the love of Jesus? Because you see, good comes out of all of that. You see, through that outless shaming and outless beatings and me being put on the round and dying, all of that was bad. But there was good, because God had a goal. And I trusted in my Father and what his goal was. And we knew that good was going to come out of all of that. You know? So I want to wish my Father God's blessings upon all mankind and all womankind. No need if they believe in me or do not believe in me. Alright, that was our talk with Jesus the Son. Back to you, Gorilla Monsoon and Mike Lane. Well, thank you, Jim Ross, for talking with Jesus here today on Friday Night Smackdown, and it's all the time we got here for Friday Night Smackdown. I, Gorilla Monsoon, with Mike Lane and Wade Barrett. We hope you like Friday Night Smackdown, and we'll see you tomorrow for Collision or Hit.